All right, welcome back to the interview area. We're here with world number 6, Cameron Smith. I assume you've already seen the course. What are your impressions?
Yeah, I love it, mate. It's probably my favourite US Open venue I think I've been to. Lots of options off the tee, have to strike the ball well, obviously, and just a real typical old school course. I love it.
Yeah, and you've had 2 wins already this year. How's your game feel coming into this US Open week?
Yeah, it feels good, mate. I think the last couple of weeks the driver's got me a little bit in trouble. Haven't hit as many fairways as I'd like, and the rough the last couple of weeks has been pretty brutal as well. So lots of chopping out and practicing my wedges for this week. So hopefully I can hit some more fairways and make some more birdies.
Do you have any experience with the city of Boston, and what are you expecting from the crowd this week?
No, I really don't have any experience here. This is, other than playing at TPC Boston, which I know is a little bit out of the city, I haven't been here. I haven't been to the baseball stadium, drove past it. Looks unreal. My dad's a big Red Sox fan, so he's a bit bummed that he's missing out on this week, but it should be great.
Over here to your left.
Cam, you're pretty confident taking your form from the Masters and from Southern Hills into this week?
Yeah, I think so. I love the majors. I feel like they bring out the best in me. I love the demand for good play and just the grinding out, good scores. So I feel like I've had a little bit of success in US Opens before, and I feel like this is a really good venue for me.
That was my next question. How do you feel about the US Open now versus when you debuted in 2015? Obviously, you're tied for 4th, but do you feel like you're a more complete player, and do you feel like the challenge suits you, or do you feel like your game's maybe suited to some of the other majors?
I would like to think that my game's progressed where I can compete on most golf courses. Like I said, I just need to hit some more fairways. That for me, especially out here with rough like this, I think it'll be a big part in everyone's week. But for me especially, I feel like my iron game is exactly where it needs to be, and I'll have plenty of looks of birdie.
Another one to the left.
You were talking about the golf course. I was just wondering what parts of your game are the best fits for this course this week?
I think it's a bit of a second shot course. Obviously, off the tee, it's very demanding as well. But I feel like you need to be smart into the greens. There's plenty of pitch to the greens. You need to be underneath the hole, especially as the week goes on. And I think the greens will get firmer and faster. So I just think that control into the greens is going to be really important.
Which part of your game fits the best in that scenario?
I think that my iron game and wedge game, I think.
And what's been the problem with your driving? Is it a technical thing, or what is it?
A little bit of a technical thing. We've actually mixed up the driver length this week, so hopefully I can find some more control there. But nothing I don't really know, to be honest. It's always the same stuff, and it's just what I need to get back to.
Can you be a bit more specific with that?
With the driver length, or
just that and what the problems are? I'm not familiar with, you say the same stuff, but I'm not familiar with
So for me, I just get a little bit, I guess, that first move away from the ball for me is really key. And when I get away from that, the whole swing kind of dismantles itself. I find it hard with driver to kind of, I guess, stay in control of that first sequence of the swing. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's just when you're out there trying to hit golf shots, sometimes it gets away from you.
And one last one for me. Since you won the Players, do you find yourself getting treated any differently? I mean, you're up here talking to us right now before the US Open. I mean, I'm not sure that would have happened before you won the Players. I mean, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a little bit of a different vibe on the golf course as well towards me. I think there's maybe a few more people rooting for me, which is nice, and it's definitely a little bit different, and something that I'm still getting used to, but I like it.
One last, and no sign of a haircut? No.
Nah, no, nothing yet.
I'm just jealous.
Cam, just the driver changes specifically. What are they? Is the shaft shorter? Is it a different shaft?
No, same shaft. We had to change up the head weight, obviously, a little bit to get the swing weight the same. just cut down half an inch and hit a few balls on the range today. Just felt like I could control that kind of fairway finder swing, I guess, a little bit more, and that's what we need.
We do have one question from the Cisco WebEx. What would be your ideal vision for the PGA Tour adding regular stops in Australia?
I would love if the PGA Tour would go down there and play some golf. It's something that I haven't been able to do personally for a couple of years due to COVID, but I miss playing at home, and I'm sure all the fans at home miss seeing world quality golf. I know the President's Cup down there was well received, and hopefully we can get some more good players down there.
Yeah.
I'm back with the almost compulsory live golf question, Cam. I mean, how have you viewed that from a distance?
I haven't too much, mate, to be honest. This week my focus is to play golf. I'm far from the smartest person in the room, and I'm not a politician. I'm here to follow a white golf ball around and kind of see what it does.
So you're not tempted?
What was that?
You're not tempted to make the jump like some others have done?
Like I said, mate, I'm here to play the US Open. Everyone's answered the question differently, I think, this week, but my focus is just to be here and play good golf.
All right. Thanks, Cam.
Thanks.